Hitchhiking Bones. We are leaving San Antonio, and we thought we would live stream going across what's called the Dragon's Back here. The hill country, it's just a really beautiful stretch of road, just pretty, and it's called the Dragon's Back because it is just sort of a raised road, hills on both sides, and it's curvy. This was a gorgeous day. It has been hot. We have been in San Antonio since Sunday. It's past Sunday. Hey Mandy, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Just a quick live stream. We're headed home from San Antonio. We've been here since Sunday. Got lots of good vlog material. Hope you're having a good day, Mandy. We're on the Dragon's Back, a stretch of road in the hill country.
Right up here shortly, you'll see why they call it the Dragon's Back.
Be able to see on both sides. There we go. Oh, Jeff's gonna pull off here so I can give you a look. Here, little overlook. Take a look. Now, take a quick look as we're driving here. I don't know how. Let's pick a little picnic table here. We'll take a quick look off here, guys. Mandy, how's my sound and video? Can you hear me okay? Just take a quick look here. Jeff pulled off. Want me to look? Looks like the fence here is covered in tributes and different things. But it looks down into the hill country. It's kind of hard to see because of the trees and everything. But yeah, it looks like people have left some tributes and things on the fence. But we'll be able to see as we get back into the car a little bit better. It's like some memorials and things left on the fence there. There's a nice picnic table. You want it to get out? Have a picnic. Thank you. Let's see. Thought maybe the view might be a little better there, but gave me a little bit of an idea. I think we'll be able to see. Yeah, we'll be able to see over. Hey, Ed. Just decided to do a little impromptu live stream. Can y'all hear me okay? How's my sound? Hey, Cynthia. Good to see y'all. Ed, Texas Takes, Mandy Adams, and Candy Mom, 15. Welcome in. Get my seatbelt here. There we go. All right. We are staying in the AC as much as possible. It has been hot, Ed. Right now is the first time I have seen our dashboard thermometer under 3 digits the whole time we've been here. I think the highest it got was what? 108? About 108? Yeah. We're good over here. There we go. But how is everybody? I hope you've all had a great week. Hey Keith. Welcome, good to see you. We are in the Texas Hill Country. Driving home. Really pretty views off the Dragon's Back here. Yes, our condolences to the family of Tony. I think that's what I saw on the news. Cynthia, he passed away this morning. Legendary singer. I always wanted to hear him sing at the Rainbow Room in New York. Thought that would be just so cool to hear him sing at the Rainbow Room. What a great singer. Wow. Amazing. There's Jeff.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for riding along with us today.
1,277 days until your next Walt Disney World trip. Keith, good for you. Good for you. Amy was live streaming this morning. She was doing she's taking a road trip too. She was live streaming early, AJC Magic TV. Marie's place. Hey Tina. Good to see you. Just a little impromptu live stream here. We're leaving San Antonio, leaving our resort in San Antonio. And we are headed, guys, to meet up with Ed and Heather of Texas Takes. We're going to stop and visit with them on our way home. It seemed a shame to be, make it all the way out here and not visit with Ed and Heather. So we're going to meet up with them and maybe try to grab a little early dinner or something. So we've met Ed and Heather before at Walt Disney World, and oh yeah, y'all are, we are too. It'll be good to see y'all and be able to just, sit and visit for just a little while. I wish y'all were going to be in Orlando when we're going to be there in the fall. Be there for kind of an extended visit then, and I'm really looking forward to that. But we had an absolutely wonderful trip. I did some vlogging, did lots of vlogging. We went to Mission San Jose, and I've got to start posting some things. I didn't. Ed and Jeff in the same picture. Good thing it's Texas to be big enough for that awesomeness. You are so right, Cynthia. You are so right. That is too much awesomeness. It's a good thing they both live in Texas, isn't it? Or there wouldn't be room for both of them. Oh, Ed, that would be wonderful. Ed said they're going to make a quick trip to see us.
Oh, okay.
At Walt Disney World. That is fantastic. I think I gave you our dates, Ed. If not, we'll talk about it. But oh, that would be too much, Ed. As Edna says, too much. Go, too much. Edna says. just their mustaches alone, Cynthia, is, you know, too much awesomeness. Oh my goodness. That's lots of Texan. That's lots of Texan. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That would be so cool. Okay, good. Good. That would be so much fun. Be tons of fun. Yeah. Definitely we'll talk about that when we get together. But anyway, we are headed that way. We went to Mission San Jose. There are lots of missions besides, of course, the #1 mission, you know, that comes to everybody's mind in Texas, and for good reason, is the Alamo. And we absolutely love the Alamo. It's definitely something to see. There are other missions, though, around, and when we come back, hopefully when it's not as hot, we're going to go see some of the other ones, I think. Mission San Jose, though, is called the Queen of all missions. Is that what our it's a state park, and so we had a park ranger who gave us the tour, and I would love to come back again and live stream that tour. But she was fantastic. She absolutely loved her job and being a park ranger, and she actually, yes, San Jose is the most intact, and there are 6. San Jose was built with special permission. Normally they would not have built one, you know, built them as close together, because normally they tried to build them about a day's ride apart by horseback, just for, you know, convenience of people, to space them out so they weren't too close together, but they weren't too far apart. And let's see here, let me swing around here. I hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. But this one was built, and it is the most intact. The outside wall of the mission that protected, you know, afforded protection from attacking Indian tribes. The 2 that were a concern for Mission San Jose were Apache and what was the other one? I had Comanche. And so there's a view, guys. It's pretty. Come down off the hill. And the hunter-gatherer tribes that lived in the area before the mission was built, you know, were offered by the Spanish, you know, if you'll help us, you know, protect the area, build the church, what have you, basically, you know, free labor, we will provide you with food and shelter. And teach you a trade, blacksmithing, that sort of thing. And so many of the natives in the area took them up on that offer. And they actually lived in the wall. They were like, you know, they were like small individual dwellings in the wall. Steamboat Disney, hey, some more Texans in the chat, y'all. Howdy. So the wall at Mission San Jose is intact. I did do a vlog, so I'm gonna really have to dig in when I get back home and get some vlogging done, because it was just fascinating. It was a great trip.
Got a grist mill there.
Yeah, so much of that mission. So much of that mission is still intact, and the church, the church is still in use. You know, it's an active Catholic church. So really beautiful. We also took a kind of a VIP tour of our Texas Capitol building in Austin. Thank you to Officer Roussel for the fantastic tour. Let's see. Well, there's a light here that's kind of
View of the canyon.
Space Mountain Dave, welcome in. So we took a tour, but y'all, we got to go all the way to the top, our Texas Capitol building, and I vlogged it, so I'm looking forward to we really went some amazing places. We went all the way to the top. Our Capitol building is domed, and we went, after you get, to a certain height, then there are, what did we say, 5 different flights of spiral staircase up, and it's just fascinating, wasn't it, Jeff? It was really amazing to get to do that. Not many people, you don't get to do that on the regular tours, and so we were really honored to get to do that. Just amazing. So, Dave, how are you? It's good to see you. And Steamboat Disney, thanks for popping in. Cynthia, I hope at some point we can all meet up. I mean, the logical place to do it, I think, would be Walt Disney World. For us to, maybe, I don't know, maybe we could take a poll amongst ourselves and kind of see. That sounds like a job for Pete. That sounds like something that maybe Pete could spearhead it, and we could all help him, maybe help him do it. Would be fantastic if we could all do a meetup. And as many of us as could make it, be able to come. Now, hey Tina! We are leaving San Antonio. We just went through Wimberley. Box Canyon Road. Passing Box Canyon Road. Jeff said we're passing through Wimberley. Cynthia had said something about a meetup. We would love to meet up. Now, y'all, we were not able to make it. I can't remember what the deal was. It was just apparently not a convenient time. Remember that? The last time everybody was there. I think you were there, weren't you, Tina? What was that, a couple of years ago? When everybody met up at... I know Tina of Team Marie's place was there. But at any rate, that would be fantastic. We need to plan another one. Get on that and try to plan another one. He says the Kansas Capitol has a John Brown mural, which appears on the Rock Group Kansas album. Cool. Lots of history. Yes, we also went to Green, Texas, which was German founded, I suppose, Jeff, like Fredericksburg. It's spelled Grune, but it's pronounced Green, Texas. And the Green Dance Hall and Saloon there is kind of like that, Keith. It appears on a number of, just an old dance hall. It was said it was established by the man who established the town as just a place for the workers in the town to go and relax. It's been there for over 100 years. Really cool. Did some vlogs on that.
You've ever seen the documentary with ZZ Top? That's where they drive away from getting the car.
Yes, the ZZ Top, a Texas band, and they, at the end of that documentary, they get in this, this antique car, and they're in. That's where they are. They're at the dance hall in Green, and they drive away at the end of that.
If you're a baseball fan, Nolan Ryan celebrated his 50th.
Well, it's interesting you should say that, Candy Mom. I don't know. Jeff and I actually met in band class in high school. He didn't play the drums or the bass or anything like that. So I don't know if they have need in ZZ Top for a baritone player, but if they do, he can accommodate them. So the Capitol building tour was absolutely amazing, and then we went to we drove back through. We had dinner at the Gristmill restaurant, which is right on kind of a multi-level restaurant that's right on the river. Really Green is just a nice little town. They have like a square there, and they have antique stores and a general store, and of course the Green Hall, which is the saloon and dance hall. They had live music there the night that we were there, and so that was really cool. They have a really good place to get ice cream. What was it? Ray's. I'm trying to think what the name of the little ice cream place was, but Green is really a neat place. So we went there. We did, as I said, the San Jose mission. Yesterday we went to the LBJ Ranch, and Lyndon B. Johnson, President Lyndon B. Johnson ranch. He lives just outside, or his ranch is just outside of Fredericksburg. So we went, had a nice meal at the German restaurant, one of the German restaurants in Fredericksburg, and then drove out to the LBJ Ranch. They're prepping for a renovation on that ranch, and so the house was not open, and they also had the airplane hangar that houses some of his vehicles. We weren't actually able to go in, but we did drive all around the ranch. It has an airstrip that accommodated his smaller plane, the one that he used. He was really the first president. Well, he was the first president who was assigned a plane. The airstrip on his property could not accommodate Air Force One. It was too heavy, and so they would fly into one of the Air Force, one of the bases around, and then they would take him in the smaller plane to the ranch, and the smaller plane, what was it?
The DC-5.
The DC-5 was there, so that was pretty cool. And you could look, and it was a pretty small plane, but it was just used, to hop. And this would have been in the 60s too. So good to see you, Dave. I hope all is well with you. Space Mountain Dave Cantrell. If you are new to our channel, guys, guys are watching on the replay. We really appreciate it. But check out our channel. Give us a like and a sub if you like what you see. We're primarily a Disney channel, but we started the channel really for our family, to do family vacations, that kind of thing. The kids are, grandkids are still little. We love to go to Disney. We love all things Disney. And we do a weekly live stream that's kind of our bread and butter. Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, we do Hitchhiker Chat. And we cover any number of topics. Disney news. We love Star Wars. We love Marvel. Pop culture. Funko Pop. Legos. Check out the playlist on our channel. And for past episodes of Hitchhiker Chat. But we do that every Tuesday night. So if you're interested in the latest Disney news, what's happening. Got a little movie coming out called The Haunted Mansion. Looking forward to that. Owen Wilson, Jamie Lee Curtis, some other names in there, but I'm looking forward to it. Driving stream, passing the time. What was it? William B. Travis
Heritage Trail.
William B. Travis Heritage Trail. The other thing that we really enjoyed doing while we were in Austin, we went to eat at the Oasis restaurant. It is right on Lake Travis, and it is. Wow, it's amazing. It's literally a multi-level restaurant. We thought the food was good. The food is not fantastic, but it's good. But that view of Lake Travis is absolutely incredible. The restaurant itself is really cool. We had good service. Just a very unique restaurant on Lake Travis there, and it's multi-level, and so there are lots and lots, there's lots of seating that where you're just looking right straight out over the lake, and I recommend going in the afternoon so that the sun's going down while your sun's going down over Lake Travis. That just can't be beat. It is actually the restaurant where William proposed to Jillian when they got engaged. It's a really neat spot. Lots of folks enjoy it. It's called the Oasis. So we went to eat there. It was just an amazing trip. We stayed on the go a lot, but then we, a couple of mornings we didn't have anything planned, and so we slept in. So it was really neat.
Finished up in Luckenbach, Texas.
Yes, we did. Last night, it was a cool way to wrap it up. Last night, after our day, we came back and I made a stop in Luckenbach, Texas. Made famous, of course, by the song. We have been to Luckenbach before. It's such a cool place to stop. It really is.
Buy you some postcards and mail them from the post office.
Bought postcards at the well, the post office has like a store with it too, but I bought some postcards and mailed some postcards. You know, we didn't ask if the population had changed while we were there, but it's just such a cool town. Hondo, or not recently, not real recently, but one of we had talked with Hondo before, just, you know, sitting around outside the post office there. It was full of fantastic stories and what have you. It was a lot of fun. They have a little dance hall. They have live music there. There's on the weekends they have live music, and sometimes during the week. It just kind of depends. It's been so hot recently. I think, you know, they have and a lot, you know, it's outdoors. They have not had as much music as they would say. Please, Tina, it's the trees on either side of the road are just kind of camouflaging it. So we wrapped up. It was a good way to, you know, we shut Luke and Bob down last night, didn't we? And I bought some postcards, mailed some postcards. They get that Luke and Bob, Texas stamp on them, just like when you buy, you can send mail from Main Street, USA, and get a Magic Kingdom postmark on it. I don't know if you guys knew that, but if you didn't, go to City Hall, and you can take, you know, of course you can take, you know, your own already stamped mail, and the the mailbox is just right outside City Hall there. Same thing in Epcot over in the UK. There's also a mailbox in the UK to mail things. But yeah, you can mail. I mailed from Luckenbach, Texas. It was a very nice, relaxing trip. We were here with some friends. Just completely enjoyed it. Got some time to, you know, did a lot of nice things. Had a lot of fun, but we also took some time and just sat around and drank coffee and talked and visited, and that's fantastic. Yes. Oh yeah, George Strait has, you know, obviously has performed at Green Hall, and probably Luke and Bob too, if I had to guess. With Willie and Waylon and the boys. Our sound and video, okay. Tina, how am I doing on sound and video? This little Texaco station here on the corner, y'all, just takes me back to my childhood. Look at that. Just your old-timey Texaco station there. Oh yeah, we all like George Strait, Tina. What an entertainer he is, huh? Pretty amazing entertainer. But yeah, we made the rounds. We had a fantastic trip. We're here, as I said, we're here with some very dear friends. Austin is that way, y'all.
Texas Hill Country Trail.
Oh, thanks so much, Steamboat Disney. There's some raw honey on. Oh, he's selling raw honey there, Joe. Y'all on the side of the road. Steamboat Disney.
And the vineyards down in this area have really picked
Yeah,
up.
there are some really pretty vineyards down this way. There's one on the left over here. Oh yeah, it really is pretty. Texas Hill Country. Yeah. Definitely. You know, we did not make it over to County Line Barbecue. There's so many good barbecue places in this area. I would like to have gone to County Line while we were here. It's really, really good barbecue, and I love some good blackberry cobbler. Find some good things to eat in this part of the country. Sure can. But I highly recommend it. Oh, still pink flamingos out in the back of his truck, y'all. I don't know if I can see that or not. Buddha. If we take a right here, we head to Buddha, Texas. County Line Barbecue it really is excellent. When I was working for the school district as a network administrator, we had a Texas Computer Educators Association yearly conference here, and we always used to set aside some time to go to County Line. Oh yeah, lots of good food at County Line. Have you ever been to County Line Barbecue, John? We did that once. We did that.
Maybe we did, yep.
Seems like we might have gone to County Line once. But yes, it's very, very good. And their blackberry cobbler is absolutely out of this world. So good. Lots of good food. Oh yeah, most definitely. And it has been, Tina, and it's been just a relaxing trip. We did a lot. You know, there were some days when we really. Oh, Disney Dan. Well, the British are coming, y'all. It is great to see you, Dan. Thanks for popping in. Bright suns from Texas, Planet Texas, Dan. It is fantastic to see you, sir. Don't you have a wedding coming up pretty quick, Dan? And we're all excited for you. It is so great. Thanks so much for popping in. It's so good to see you. The destination is, well, the final destination is Northeast Texas, which is home. But our destination today is Georgetown. We are going to meet up with Ed and Heather on our way home. Ed and Heather of Texas Steaks. Yep. Our favorite Disney fan from across the pond. Oh, 3 weeks. Oh, we are so excited for you. That is great. I know y'all have been planning by really fast. How great. Yeah. Our best wishes on your upcoming nuptials. So exciting. Dan, we're going through, we're driving from San Antonio, going through hill country. Here we'll go through Austin on our way to Georgetown. We've been here since Sunday, so almost a week. And really, had a fantastic trip. We've done a lot, we've enjoyed it, but it's been a nice mix of you know, seeing some really cool places, some places we've never seen before, and then just resting and visiting. So we really have. Cynthia. Cynthia, you need to plan a trip to Walt Disney World in November. Last of October, first half of November. We're gonna be there. Really looking forward to it too. It'll give us some time. It'll give us, you know, I'm gonna work on the channel, obviously. It'll just give us some time. I have my annual pass now, so you know, we won't be, you know, I can kind of come and go and do some live streams, work on the channel, just kind of enjoy being there. Yeah, you're going ahead. Yes, Tina, keep after her. Let's keep after her, Tina. You'll be there in 34 days. Well, that's too soon. See, you need to, well, if you need to come back, just come back in November. Oh, that would be so much fun. Tina and Chuck and Tina and Jeff and I have a date at Sheila's Steakhouse, because Tina and Chuck swear by Sheila's over at the Dolphin. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that while we're there. Tina says Chuck, you know, as Chuck will go Sheila's. And I'm really looking forward to trying it. I get it. I get it. Oh, this is going to be a quick one then, right? So you're doing the Halloween party. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Cynthia, yeah. Yeah. It'll be fun. I just hate to miss y'all. Yeah, it would be so great to see y'all. I really was hoping y'all were coming.
In Travis County.
In November. Okay, Travis County line, y'all. A lot of things out this direction are named Travis, of course, after William B. Travis of Texas fame. Yeah. Tina said, yeah, Chuck won't go unless I book a Sheila's reservation. Well, we're looking forward to it. That's going to be a real treat. Going to be a treat to get to be there with you, Tina, and to finally, you know, have some time that we can sit and chat. And not that we don't do that already, but actually in person instead of on the phone or in a live chat. It'll be so much fun. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm really excited about it, Tina. It's really giving me something to look forward to. Tina hears that you can live under bridges in Florida. I don't know if that's exactly what you want to do. Cynthia, that might not be the best idea. Oh, Ed, y'all like Shula's too. See, Ed says Shula's was hands down their best dinner. So, and Ed's a Texas guy. He knows his steak. So yeah, that's high praise, Ed. Cynthia says I'm trying to get everybody in the community to go to there to give me a room. I can't move everything every day. Yeah. Maybe I could rent from somebody. Cynthia. I could rent from somebody. But yes, we are looking forward to it, y'all. If you have, if you have any suggestions, we've already got several suggestions on things, live streams, ideas for live streams, and for while we're there this fall. I will be there for the last few days of Halloween, of October, and then they'll make the transition over to Christmas and to Christmas decorations, and then I'll be there through November 19th. So good stretch there. And so if you have anything in particular, a resort that you'd like me to cover, or a live stream of something specific in the parks, or what have you, by all means let me know. You can email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. So you can reach us via direct message on Instagram is another good way to reach us. Sound and video okay still, y'all? So I'm really looking forward to it. I think kind of what I've got on my mind, I've got a couple of ideas for while I'm there, like a regular live stream from the parks. Maybe during some times when there are other people who are not necessarily live streaming. So I do have some ideas on what I'd like to do, and William gave me a couple plan.
Here's your Texas heat. It's 101.
Okay, yeah, there's some Texas heat. We just hit triple digits. Oh, no worries, Tina. So if you have, again, if you have, any ideas of things that you would like us, like for me to do while I'm there, William and Jillian, if all goes as planned, William and Jillian are going to be there at least for about a week of that, a few days anyway. Haven't made concrete plans, but they're thinking about trying to come down for a little while. They hate not to come since I'm going to be there for that long. Looking forward to seeing Jeff and Ann and, everybody. Ivona, Kelly, and Russ and Mikey. To seeing everybody. Baker, Disney Nerd Herders, Doofalies. Nice to see everybody. And the thing that's sounding really, really good right now is that 100 degrees there on the it won't be saying that on the thermometers in October in Orlando, unless something really strange happens, which is why we normally go to Walt Disney World in spring or fall. Most of the trips that we've made in the last few years have been in the fall. I think it's the best place to go. Steamboat Disney. I love going in the fall. Now we went a lot. When William was younger, when my boys were little, we went a good bit. We used to go around the 1st of August, which is close to Jeff's birthday, and that at that point was a good time for us to go because a lot by the 1st of August, a lot of people had already done their vacationing and they had gone back home to get ready for school, get their kids ready for school and what have you. So the parks were generally not as busy. Now this would have been 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, and of course after the blip, everything kind of changed as far as I don't know if there necessarily are any downtimes anymore at Walt Disney World, but that was a good time for us to go. And we were young and we didn't we're from Texas, and so we're used to the heat, and so we didn't pay as much attention to it. But now we much prefer going in the fall or spring. Hydration. Oh, that's it's we just got back from a trip and we had our kids with us and our grandkids, William and Jillian and the boys, and guys, it's doable. I mean, we just made sure that we drink, hydrate, and then to take breaks, to go and do attractions that are indoors, that are air conditioned. We did one good sit down meal a day so that we could all sit down in the air conditioning and drink and have a good meal and rest And then that, kind of put us, on go for the rest of the day to finish out the day. And so that we found that that's a really good thing to do, is to plan at least one good sit-down meal a day. That way, in the mornings, if you, try to plan it, kind of midday, maybe a little bit after lunch, then you have something to look forward to rest up and what have you. Well, Tina, that's what I'm seeing now. We did sort of predict that after the 50th anniversary celebration at Walt Disney World was over, which it is, and all of the revenge travel from the blip, people were just so anxious to get back out and travel again that the parks were just packed. That when that was over and the 50th anniversary was over, that the crowds would lighten up, and they've done exactly that. So we hit that one on the mark. That was our prediction, and that's been the case. But I understand people not wanting to go right now, or even in August, because it is so hot. But we just came back from a trip, guys, and we managed to find it. We really had a fantastic time. Did pretty much, everything. Well, not everything that we wanted to do, because there's no way to hit everything. But as far as the rides in the parks and the main things that we wanted to do, the main things that our grandson wanted to do, it was our youngest grandson's first trip, and of course he's still an infant, so he did stroller time. But yeah, it worked out great. It just worked out great. Yes, there are other factors, Tina. There are definitely other factors, but those were two big ones. And there are several other factors. And if you follow the news, and then a lot of what's happening. I saw that Universal actually has another land planned at their existing Universal Studios. Orlando has another land planned of DreamWorks. It's going to be primarily all of the DreamWorks pieces. Let's see, guys. Here's Austin. City of Austin. Doesn't take long to get from San Antonio to Austin. We've been driving for right at an hour, so not bad at all. So yeah, crowds have been, a little lower, Tina, here recently, which, makes it really nice for people who are locals and have those annual passes to go and enjoy the parks. Guys, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. We're going to be making that push to 1,000 1,000 subscribers. And would love to have you subscribe. We really appreciate it that we have a lot of ghost watchers who don't come into the chat, but you guys watch. We know you're there, and it's our pleasure to, we're honored and flattered that you watch our channel, and we really appreciate you. Thanks so much for all your encouragement. Really appreciate you. Off for the next milestone, which is 900. Yeah. Yes, we would love to hit. Hopefully October, November would be fantastic. Gonna try to do it. Try to do it. Looking forward to it. While we're there, I will be live streaming regularly. Really looking forward to it, guys. The thing that I am, as far as planning and what have you, is just being able to go into the parks and take it. I'll be there for an extended time, so that'll give me. I won't have to feel like I'm rushed, or I can just go in and really enjoy the parks. If there are treats or coffee, just kind of. It's a much less rushed approach than when we're there. Even before I bought my annual pass, you always feel when you're on vacation out of state, you feel like you have to really rush to get your money's worth. The Walt Disney World vacations are expensive, and so you feel like you need to rush, and many times you're not able to really enjoy the parks as much as to just go in and even just go in for a few minutes, maybe grab a bite to eat, listen to a concert at Epcot or whatever, or go into Magic Kingdom, ride a couple of rides, and head out. So a little different approach. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very enjoyable, I think. And while we're there, I plan, hopefully, at least a couple of Universal days. It's been forever since we've been to Universal, so that would be a lot of fun. My grandson really wants to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and so we may try to fit that in. This time, I miss Universal. Universal is a couple of fantastic parks. We're totally excited about Epic Universe coming to Orlando, which is a whole other park. And I believe they're saying maybe 2024. yet. I can't remember what the projections are, but I think they're saying Epic Universe is probably going to be coming or opening in 2024, possibly later. But we also got word some months back that Universal is planning to build a park. It will be focused more on children, like more of a children's park. But they are, but they purchased a lot of land, and they're doing a children's park, primarily children's park, here in Frisco, Texas. So, oh my goodness, we are so excited about that. They've already purchased, they've already done permits, that kind of thing. Definitely going to Universal and SeaWorld. Well, Tina, yeah, I mean, if it had not been so ridiculously hot this trip, we probably would have done SeaWorld here in San Antonio. We have been to SeaWorld here in San Antonio a couple of times. Jeff and I went most recently this past September, or was it October? I'm trying to remember when we were at SeaWorld. But we'll have to do that again because we really, really enjoyed it. We just didn't want to do it this time because it's so hot. Probably would have been a good time to suck it up and try, because it may not have been too crowded. But we were with friends this time, so get it a different time. Epic Universe is, I could not agree more. I think a lot of people are recognizing that. Oh, Kevin, hey. Welcome, Kevin. Theme Park Adventures. Welcome in. Thanks for popping in, Kevin. We always appreciate it. But yes, Universal is really stepping up to the plate, y'all. They're not building a new ride. They're, it's not a ride. It's not a land. It's a new park. It's a whole park. I could not agree more. And obviously, Disney fans and, guests know that that's the case. Bob Iger is really trying to, sort of, he's not, saying that it's not a big deal. I don't know that he's made any specific comments about Epic Universe coming, but he's kind of trying, while they, blamed the lower park attendance that they've been having recently on heat and humidity in Florida. But I'm sure that behind closed doors and at the stockholders meetings, they've got to be talking about Epic Universe. They have to be. And if they do actually believe that the low numbers right now are due to weather or what have you, and not massive price hikes and other problems that Disney has been having, then at some point they're going to be forced to realize that Universal is really stepping it up, and that they're going to have to step up their game. They're going to have to get back. Disney has always led they have always set the standard, set the bar, and very high, I might add, in the theme park, and not just theme parks, but we're talking specifically about the parks. They've always set that bar very high and never allowed anybody to get ahead of them. It was always Universal and all the other parks that were kind of following Disney, Disney has to get back to, they have to get back to, to leadership on that. SeaWorld is a beautiful park, Tina. SeaWorld in San Antonio is a beautiful park. They have some fantastic rides, and Jeff and I really enjoyed when we were here. And they're the orca show, the sea lions, the seals, all the shows. That orca show is so impressive, so impressive. So, Disney's gonna have to, they're gonna have to step it back up again. And, I'm afraid Walt Disney always said, we're always moving forward. We never look back. We keep moving forward. And I think Disney is kind of trying to rest on their laurels. And, they're thinking people will, continue to come just because it's Disney. And while that may be true to a degree, with Universal Studios stepping it up as much as they are right now, that's probably not, they're gonna start losing market share. It's just business. And competition, guys, we the guests are always the winners in competition, in a competitive market, so that can't be anything but good for us. TGIF, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What's our ATV? Starts in 8 minutes, Cynthia. That is fantastic. No, Tam. I would be a little slow down here, y'all. Yeah, it's showing. Just a little snag here. Kind of surprised that we're just now running into it. Yep, just about that. We'll just, and Ed, y'all don't hurry. We're just going to kind of hang out a little bit. So y'all don't get in a hurry. We're still on vacation, so we're just enjoying the drive, and we're not in any huge hurry. But yeah, that's absolutely true, Tina. There's a macaroni grill, y'all. I really like macaroni grill. Haven't been to Macaroni Grill in a while. There's a Joe's Crab Shack there. We're in Round Rock, if y'all can see it. Water tower. Round Rock. Some traffic.
Welcome to Austin.
traffic. Well, I actually was too, Tina. Tina said she was surprised. This is the first we've run into, and I really am too.
Well, that's the reason we took the country route, was to stay off the interstate.
And that was, I think, just sort of a little slow down there because of merging traffic.
Right.
So we've been had good luck so far. Sure have.
Since the weekend, everybody leaving Austin, so the ones that got out about lunchtime.
Yeah, everybody's headed out for the weekend. We can stop by the Round Rocket. Oh, gotcha. Yes. It says, yeah, we can stop by the Round Rock. The wagon ruts are visible in the riverbed, yeah. Chisholm Crossing. Yeah, thanks, Tina. We don't want to jinx ourselves. We really have enjoyed this trip, and we always enjoy travel, of course. You know, I think one of the main things you just have to do when you're traveling is to just, you know, when things happen or something goes wrong, you just have to kind of punt. You have to be ready. Now, we have had some really good luck traveling. Again, you know, knock wood, Tina. But we've had good luck traveling, and just try when something does happen to think, okay, we'll just, you know, we're not going to freak out and let it run the rest of the trip. We're just going to keep swimming, and might have to take a detour or do something a little different that was unplanned, but things happen, things go wrong, even on vacation. And you know, for people who vacation a lot, we get that. But my mom taught kindergarten, or taught young children, taught school, I should say, for 35 years. She retired after 35 years of teaching. And she always recognized the value of travel, seeing other places. And I always feel blessed to get to travel and to see other places and enjoy other cultures and sites and history and all of that. It's just very valuable, and Jeff and I really love to do it. Chisholm Crossing is to our left over the next small river. It says it marked where the cattle could cross. Chisholm Crossing.
It's pretty neat.
Pretty cool. And guys, how's my sound and resolution? Give me a little feedback on sound and resolution. I set, and I don't know, I may have to mess with, you know, some more settings. My bit rate may need to be set a little bit lower, but is it pretty, I'm set at 1080p right now, and again, I may have to mess with some of the settings to get it right, but let me know, sound and audio, how it looks. Is it like clear and then it goes blurry, or is it, you know, are we lagging? Have we had any lag? Y'all kind of let me know, because I'm still testing, or still kind of getting used to Prism. And using Prism, so still good all around. Okay, thanks, Tina. Yeah. Had swapped over to Prism. So many of our YouTube friends had just kind of jumped ship with one of the ones that we were using initially, and had gone to Prism. Prism, a lot easier to use, and you can still get the good quality, and William and I are, you know, concerned with quality. That'll be something I'll be really looking at when I'm there in the fall at Walt Disney World, to really get that quality live stream down, so it's clear, and you know, it's never 100%, because you can never predict what crowd levels are going to do to bandwidth, or, you know, when you're going to run into you know, there's some rides that don't stream very well. But Zippity Doo Doug, welcome. Driving back from San Antonio.
Georgetown city limits.
Okay, that's a good. Ed said yeah, we could stay live when we get to the square while they wrap up.
Okay.
Yeah. Headed to Georgetown, y'all, to meet up with Ed and Heather once they get their Friday complete. Ed said take the next exit. He knows right where we are. Zippity Doo Doug, it's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it.
So take the exit here to Leander.
To Leander, Ed. What is our GPS showing?
It says take the next one.
Oh, okay. Well, it says this one's just as good. So.
Actually, I have some other friends who live in Leander, though.
We're almost to the end of this vacation, and I don't think Jeff and either one are as tired as we usually are at the end of a Walt Disney World vacation. I wonder why. Yeah, we did some running around. We did, some sightseeing and what have you, but we weren't walking 17 miles a day. So. We were not walking that much. Not that I'm complaining. No, Walt Disney World vacation is not for the faint of heart. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to, and I did it to an extent of, this last trip. Just took it a little slower. When you have that annual pass, it's a different approach. I mean, you think, well, if I get tired, I can go back to the resort, rest a little bit, come back in. It really is a different, puts a whole different feel on the whole trip. So I'm really looking forward to that for an extended stay. Although we were there for 10 days. That's something else that I've kind of started doing in the last couple of years, is instead of doing 7 days, to book at least 10 days, which gives us some built-in rest days and makes a huge difference. And William and Jillian, I think, really enjoyed having those rest days. Those non-park days, I should say, built in this last trip that we took. They really enjoyed that. So, if you have the time, a lot of times, our vacation days are limited, and you can't do that. But, if you have the time to build in those extra days and do, on your non-park days, I mean, if you want to, pick a resort and go to one of the, the resorts. There's some fantastic resorts at Walt Disney World. To do that, really pretty homes through here. We're in Georgetown, y'all. Or you can, take do a Skyliner hop. Just take it to a resort. Lots of options on those non-park days. Sleep late, rest up. So we've kind of, instead of going in the heat of August, go like we did when the kids were little, we do it a little different now, a little differently. Oh, I think that's what he's doing, Ed. Ed said, just ignore me and use your GPS. I think we're here. So we'll wander around a little bit. Ooh, pretty courthouse over there. Fun place to park. And a place to use the little live streamers room. As Jeff and Angela say, we need to find a dunny. Oh interesting square. So pretty. It's kind of hard to see the courthouse there. It's for the trees, but the courthouse. Tina said, okay, she went to get the mail, but to take a nap. Oh, what a pretty courthouse. This is a domed courthouse, y'all. Pretty neat. What is this on the corner? Some pretty cool shops here. Looks like a place to get ice cream. Let's see if we can find a place to park.
Yeah, that's the first place to park.
Just drive around. Not a place to park, y'all. Mail truck is making its rounds. Okay. Thanks, Ed. The Visitor Center at the corner of 7th and Main. So that's what we'll look for. There's a bakery. I'm hungry right now. Bakery and pizzeria. Really? A bakery and a pizzeria together? What's not to like? Busy, Ed. It's busy down here. Popular tourist spot, apparently, right? Didn't see any offhand. It does sound like a perfect partnership. A bakery and a pizzeria. So that's like the trifecta, right? Georgetown Art Center. Pretty cool. We're just gonna keep driving around, y'all, until we find a place to park. It shows public restrooms that way too. Just down from that church. We'll work on that.
There's someplace right in that park.
Wow, this is
Get that one in the truck.
Yep. We're too big for that one. Ed says, very busy. We have been the fastest growing city in the state. Really, Ed? Man. Which is saying a lot because we have so many people moving into Texas. Especially, you know, people who are fleeing California are really coming into Texas. A lot of the other states, Florida in particular, Tennessee. But a lot are coming to Texas. Nobody's leaving yet. No, it's reserved. 3-hour parking, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. There we go. All right, we're gonna get out and check it out. Take a look. Found some 3-hour parking. Let me go ahead and hang on just a second. Y'all bear with me just 1 second and let me unplug my. I had it plugged in. See if we can find a restroom. Hang with me. Get out here, y'all. Let's see. Grab my purse. Oh, it's hot, y'all. I think it's about 100 thing together here. Truck. All right, y'all. In front of the Georgetown Antique Mall. Courthouse there. I'll get purse taken care of. Beautiful courthouse. Walk around just a little bit. There was a public restroom here. There's Lamppost Coffee. It really seems to me like a coffee shop should have a restroom, and I know he can probably find me. Okay, public restrooms. Here we go. Let's go this way. And this may be where. Are y'all talking about our accent? You talking about our accent? Oh. Let's see. All right. Okay, so public restrooms this way. This may be the direction that Jeff went. I bet it is. I bet it is. And guys, we're going to have to be careful here too, because it is so hot. If the phone overheats, and that's a very real possibility. I do not have an umbrella. We may need to get an umbrella out of. Oh, Mr. Jeffson's exit, yeah. Okay, let's see if he, and there's a really cool, there's a little, appears to be some sort of a restaurant over across the way here. Hear that morning dove, y'all? Can y'all hear that dove? Can y'all hear the dove? Kind of cool. I'm gonna walk around over here a little bit while I'm waiting on Jeff. I think he may have found it. If he checks the live stream, he can find where I am. See, this is little restaurant here, little outdoor eating area. Wow, this square is really cool, Ed. Really good right now. Let's see what this is. It's the Sweet Lemon, y'all. They're misters going here. Kind of cool. Sweet Lemon Kitchen. How fun. Y'all had a conversation about Jeff. He's a keeper. This is the Sweet Lemon, y'all. Sweet Lemon Kitchen. How cool is that? Looks really neat. It's really cool. Lots of fun places on the square, obviously. I think I can cut through here. Sweet Lemon Kitchen, isn't that neat? They've got their misters going and pretty cool. Circle the building here and go back around towards the public restroom. Area here, and I am not sure, guys, where I don't know where Jeff went. Well, we'll walk back over by the square. We'll walk back over by the square. Tell you what I think I'm gonna do, guys. I'm going to walk back over toward the square and it's a really pretty view here of the y'all can see the dome there on top of the courthouse. So pretty. Just yeah. I know that Ed has live stream here on for different things. It really is neat. I'm sure that Jeff will be able to find me. Probably be able to locate me by looking on the stream. So, Divine Treasures here on the corner. Looks like lots of great little... So there's the courthouse. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty, y'all? Oh, there he is. How long have you been following me?
Since the peacock.
Did you locate a restroom?
I did.
Oh, good.
Right by where you were at the peacock and the church. So
Oh, okay. Well, I figured.
public restrooms there. So.
Yeah, we saw those on the way in. So I found Jeff, y'all. Came to Jeff, y'all, and found a restroom real quick and let him walk you around the square here. You
You see a lot of historic sites like this. I know most states do that, but if you notice here, Texas battle erected 1870. Hand-cut limestone. And so just a lot of good information that you. Boy, you saw a lot of the old timers, as we called them, sitting around the courthouse chatting and visiting with friends. Now the historic and even rent you a few items. So you see all around the square just chock full of history. Good ice cream shop, toys there. And look here, here's one that's empty. If you're planning on moving to Texas, they've got a spot open for you right here. Make a little walk across the road. See on top of the courthouse there, the Lady Liberty out there with a balance of the scales. So hopefully get a good fair trial if you end up in that courthouse. So. Get up here in the shade where I can kind of read the deal. Said I've never been to Texas. I've been in the airport. So, well, you'll just have to plan on making you a good old visit to Texas. Lot to see from one end of the state to the other, and it changes tremendously along the way. So, let's see, we just left the hill country, and then you get out to the West Texas, to all the flat land out there, the piney woods of East Texas where we live, and and then the coast, South Padre, good place to visit, hang out at the beach. But and as he was talking about, Ed was talking about earlier about the Moody's and Poor's, and several places across Texas you'll find information about the Moody's. Very prominent family, very rich family. Galveston's chock full of good things that the Moody family did in that area. So. Matsky, dedicated sheriff of Williamson County. So it's always nice to be recognized for doing a good job, especially in law enforcement. You know, one of our favorite phrases down here is "one right, one ranger." Goes all the way back to the oil field days in Kilgore, Texas. So, yeah, looks like this particular Jeep has been ducked a lot. Oh, our son, it's funny, he get back off to Dawn, and thanks for visiting with me for just a little bit.
Thanks, son.
Plaques up there on the
Right. We'll go up, we'll go step around the square here. Jeff's been able to stay in. There's a lot of shade, which is a good thing, because I think it's so hot that my phone would overheat. Y'all, without it, because it is really, really hot. Confederate soldiers. Tribute statue. Confederate soldiers and sailors. It's neat. It's a pretty statue. Part of our history, y'all. Oh, thanks. Cynthia said they loved their Mr. Jeff segment.
Well, thank you.
Really pretty. Let me get out here and get this is a nice shot here, guys, at a really neat screenshot. If somebody wants to get a screenshot of that for me, that'd be great. It's very pretty. In memory of the Confederate soldiers and sailors erected under the auspices of the UDC of Williamson County, 1916. What a pretty courthouse they have in Georgetown here. And it has infantry, cavalry. It's a pretty statue. What is that, marble, Jeff?
It is.
Pretty.
Job well done. Not else.
No braver patriots ever fought. No braver deeds ever wrought. So it looks like we've got Prima Dora over here, Georgetown Antique Mall, La Bella Casa. Pretty stuff. Live music. Stromberg, Hoffman and Company. There are a couple of jewelry stores. It's like some cool, really cool things here on the square. The Escape over here. Yeah, it's really neat. Lots of this is very pleasant. Y'all, lots of shade. Really. Yeah, it may be marble and granite. Some of that bottom part was marble, I think. Okay, did Jeff circle the courthouse, y'all, so you could see everything on the square? Let me check my battery. No. Okay, we're okay on battery, so I might. Did he circle the courthouse? Jeff, did you circle the courthouse?
I'm not completely around. I made it to here.
Okay. All right, I think I'll circle the courthouse, guys, and then maybe wrap it up after that. So, all right. Well, I'm going to circle so that you can see the shops and things around that surround the courthouse here. Prima Dora. Looks like some really cool shops. Guarantee Bank there on the corner. And you do business with them. Let's see if I can circle y'all without without my phone protesting. I'm gonna cut the corner here, y'all. Camina Outdoors, pools and patios. And then the old Farmers State Bank here has been converted into, it says the Williamson Museum. It's pretty cool. Lulu's shop built the fronts of the buildings, which a lot of, let's see, there's Fuego Latino, Barons Creek Vineyards again. Georgetown, Texas. Pretty neat. Have some historical markers here surrounding the courthouse. I'm not going to take books. Food, drink, friends. That's a really neat looking little, lots of good places to eat. I'm going to cut over. There's some folks up there on the second level. Old historic buildings, y'all, I really do. Just love them. Sugar Cafe, coffee. Have a mercantile, Redbird Mercantile. Nice. Grape Creek Vineyards. There across the way. Now at the end of the road here, y'all, this building, this interesting building with the dome top has right here at the top, I don't know if you can see that, but right here at the very top it has a Masonic symbol there. You see that, Jeff? Mm. So that could be where the Masonic Lodge is. That corner of that building is really pretty and really interesting. I don't know if y'all can see that Masonic symbol there on that building. And it actually says Gumbos, Steak and Seafood. So not sure. Can't see inside. We'll have to check that out a little bit later. And making our way around, we've got all things kids on the other side. Just gonna make a quick, and I think we're back to, at least directly on the square, we're back to, funny how all small towns look like that. Well, see, to me, Tina, they're not all the same. You know, towns that have squares, you know, look similar because they are just, you know, they're all built on squares, but their courthouses are different, their shops are different, history of the town is different. The Williamson County Sun, which is the local newspaper, I take it. There's Hydrate again, the smoothie and juice bar that we passed. Georgetown Winery, we've made the loop. And the Escape, Fine Crafts and Gifts. Alright, so I'm gonna ease back over this way and find a little shade maybe, if we can. And I'm gonna end the stream here, y'all. We so appreciate y'all popping in with us, spending a little time helping us pass the time. Thanks so much for that. We very much appreciate it. And we're gonna meet Ed and Heather here pretty quick. So if you've enjoyed the live stream, by all means, please give us a like and a sub. Appreciate our ghost watchers, you guys. Comments, and you know, if you're watching, we appreciate you. We really do. Just spending some time with us. Gumbo, steak, and seafood. Let's see, hang on here. Gumbo, steak, and seafood. Yeah, it's possible. It sounds good right now because I'm hungry. It does sound good. I'm gonna let Jeff, I'm not real familiar with, let's see, I'm not real familiar with how to flip this screen yet, y'all, because this is Prism, so I'm gonna let you, is that it maybe?
Here we go.
That may be good. Okay, well, no worries. I'm going to let Jeff hold the stream, and I'll just get in front here and sign off.
Here she is.
We appreciate you guys so much for dropping in. I know I've got to talk a little bit louder because this microphone is not as good, but thanks so much, guys, for popping in. If you gave us a like and a sub, we really appreciate that too. We're on our way back from San Antonio, headed to East Texas where our home is, but we stopped here in Georgetown to visit with Ed and Heather of Texas Takes. If one of our moderators wants to drop Ed and Heather's channel link, by all means go ahead and do that. Some very sweet friends of ours and fellow Texans, so we couldn't, pass through without visiting with them. But Eastern, join us for Hitchhiker Chat, Disney news, everything that's going on, movie reviews, anything you can think of. We love Marvel and Star Wars and all things pop culture, and we love to travel. And there are other check out our playlist. There are other places on our playlist. We have some fantastic live streams and vlogs from when we went to Hawaii, spent a couple of nights at Aulani. You can find that in our playlist. Live streams, lots of live streams of Walt Disney World, some in Disneyland, Galveston, Hot Springs, and now San Antonio. So check all that out, and thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. You can catch us on, obviously, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and follow us or send us an email at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it, guys. And at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel. So please hurry back. Thanks so much, y'all. We appreciate it.